Hi, my name is Kyle Rocco, and I'm currently taking computer science and software engineering. And we are making a car program through GitHub, GitKraken, and PyCharm. So, I will be discussing our different branches we've made and our program we've made. So, the first branch that we will check out is our welcome screen branch. And these are all the commits we have made for all our branches, and each commit is basically a save of our program. So these are our commits for our welcome screen branch, and we have the version 1.0 update description. We had some print statements, imported time library, add some color, and add the OS booting up for loop. Now if we go back to PyCharm, this is our code inside of our welcome screen branch. And this is where we import our libraries, and from time we import sleep. We are printing welcome to Operation Fury Info Text Center, and then we got Operation Fury's operating system is booting up. And so one of the things I want to point out is we researched how to get color in our text, and we learned that \033 is an escape code to look for color, and then this bit here tells it what color to choose, and then the first letter is the font of the text, and then the second one is what color the text is. So if we run this code, we'll see welcome to Operation Furry Info Text Center. It's booting up. It's booting up. So that's our welcome screen branch. Now we'll check out the weather branch. Now our weather branch has we imported a random library, and we made two functions. One of them we made with two variables. One of the variables has a list of random conditions that would appear on random days, normal days. And then we have another variable that would randomly choose from this list, and then we return that variable back into the function, so we are not printing it, and so it can save it and store it in its memory. Now we made this function into a variable called weather alert, so we could use it in our next function. And so we made a function called VRS, and these if, elif, and else statements are pretty much the same. Just we change certain things depending on what weather condition is picked. And we made an if statement here, and we called weather alert, which is our function right here. So if our function is icy, then your alarm, so if you set an alarm when you go to sleep, your alarm will wake you up 30 minutes earlier because it is icy outside, and the car will only allow you to go 30 miles per hour because of the ice. Now, we have basically the same thing for the rest of these, just slightly different depending on what condition the forecast is. If we go back to GitKraken, we can see the gasoline branch. Now we've made a few commits here. We made some lists. We imported a sleep library and changed color of text. We made some variables. Now we can see that gasoline branch. And this one has three functions. We made a function for a list of all of our different gas stations here, and we made a list for all of our different levels our tank of gas could be at. Now for both of these functions, they both choose the gas level and also the gas station randomly, and it will turn it, or they both return back into their memory. And then we made a variable for this function to be this to be gas level indicator, so we could use it in this next function. And we made these variables to pick a random number for how many miles away the gas station would be. And these if, elif, and else statements are almost similar depending on what how full or empty our gas tank is. So if our gas tank is low, then it will put up warning. Your gas tank is extremely low. Checking Google Maps for the closest gas station, and the closest gas station will come from the list of gas stations, which we randomly choose, and it will randomly pick a number between 1 through 25 to say how many miles away it is. Now that is the same for the quarter, except that it will say 26 through 50 miles, and it is the same for the half, except 51 through 75 miles away. And then 3/4 would be plenty of gas, and then if your gas tank is full, then your gas tank is full and you're all good. So go back to GitKraken. Oh, actually, we could run that a few times. We show it's randomized. Say alert. Your gas tank is half full. Checking Google Maps for the closest gas station. And the closest gas station is Marathon, which is 53.1 miles away. Do it one more time. Alert. Your gas tank is full. Perfect. So that is all good. And we could go into beta test dev. So now our beta test dev branch would be for combining all of our smaller branches like gasoline, weather, and welcome. We combine them all together. So we could have a test branch. So we could have any of our users test out our program before we send it out. So we have a place to import all of our libraries. We import time, sleep, import round. Now we don't need to have all those imports for every single branch, so we just made 2 imports for all of the code. And this is all of our branches combined. This is with our welcome screen, this is our gasoline, and this is our weather. Now, to make the order of our branches, we just have to call our functions in a different way or different order. We don't have to really cut and paste our code. Now all of this will be in the same branch of beta test dev, so it will all run together. So if we run that, it'll say welcome to Operation Free Infotech Center. It'll boot up. And it'll say alert. Your gas tank is 3/4 full. You have plenty of gas left, and VRS has changed your alarm 5 minutes earlier based on the NWS forecast of windy, so it will only allow your car to go 70 miles per hour. So we know that works, and if we do it one more time, it will come out random again for our gas and weather branch. So this time, let's see what it comes up with. Gas tank is half full. Checking Google Maps for the closest gas station, Circle K, which is 56.3 miles away. And then the weather today is sunny. Let's go. Car will allow you to go to 85 miles per hour. So now we know our beta test dev works. So we will put that branch into our main branch to put it out into production and put it out of production and get it out into the internet. And our main branch would be exactly the same. There would just be a few changes in how we like it. and it is exactly the same. If we run it again, it's the same thing. It's just that we'll go out to the internet to all of our people who want to use it, so it'll no longer be testers. So our code works. It is all merged together correctly. So now to merge branches, you want to check out the branch you want to merge, and you would right click on the branch you want to merge it in, and you'd click merge beta test dev into gasoline. Now we don't want to do that, as we already did that, but that's how you'd merge a branch. We merged all three of these branches into beta test dev, cleaned it up, made sure it's all good, tested it, and then put it into our main branch, send it out to everyone. Now, every time we make a commit, we want to push our um, our commit so that it will show origin on the left here. This little cube here, it says origin. And so if we go back to GitHub, it will push our code up into the cloud to GitHub. So if we ever lose anything, we still have it in the cloud. And this is our main branch. So our main branch has the same exact code that it does on GitKraken, and developers would use this so they don't lose their code. They could check up on their code. If they go somewhere else, like a different country or a different computer, use something different, they could always go back to GitHub and then pull down their GitHub files to GitKraken, so it all has the same uh, code. So that is very useful. So thank you for listening and exploring our new car operation system. Thank you. Have a nice day.